getting to you at all, the start you guys are having?
A little, not really. It's just, I know the caliber of the team we want and then the expectations that we have coming into the season. We definitely don't want to be 2-2 right now. I know for me, it's the first time that I think I've ever lost 2 regular season games in my football career, from youth football all the way to high school football. So it's definitely a different feeling. Not used to losing the ball game, but God puts obstacles in our life, and you gotta be able to learn from them. So right now, I'm just be able to learn from these different obstacles that God's put in my life, and just continue to keep trusting His process, knowing that God's time is the perfect time.
What do you think is not working or clicking with this offense right now?
I think the main thing is just execution. I think it starts off with just execution. Everyone's just got to execute, including me. That everyone's personal execution. Everyone's just got to do their 111.
Does it feel like this offense has some complex things that can come, but only if you guys sort of master the basics as an offense as a whole?
Yeah, well, I think it comes down to basics 100%. You got to be able to do the basics right. And I think the main thing is just execution. As long as we can execute, everyone does their job 111. That if everyone could do that, then I think it's a whole different story, and we're all perfectly fine. So I have total confidence in our offense. We'll be able to continue to keep grinding, continue to keep working, and it's about to be the 5th game going into Boston College. We still have a long season ahead of us. I think we'll be perfectly fine.
The second drive Saturday, you roll out, you hit Justin in the back of the end zone. Did you finally feel like, okay, man, now we're going to put it all together? And then were you surprised the next 6 or 7 drives failed to even produce a first down?
Yeah, no, definitely the second drive felt great. I felt like we were growing on the offense. Offense was clicking. Felt like everything was perfectly through a touchdown right there. And I think it just comes out of execution. I gotta be able to do my job and be able to make the throws, and we just all gotta be accountable, just look at ourselves, just be able to do just our single job every single time for execution standpoint.
With execution not working, do you feel like there's still chemistry there with the guys, or I guess how does that play out?
I think the chemistry is definitely there as offense. We're all brothers. We're all great. Chemistry is definitely there. We're all familiar with each other on the field, off the field. I think the chemistry is not a problem. It's just transferring it from the practice field to the game field. We just got to be able to execute from practice into the game.
Is there anything that you do? There were a few third down throws on third. I'm sure you wish you had that.
100%.
Mechanically, how much do you work on that to try and keep the overthrows, from happening? Or
Yeah, no, I work on it every day, and I know I just gotta continue to keep working. It's eventually gonna fall. It's eventually gonna keep going. Just gotta keep trust the process and keep going. It is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. You just gotta continue to keep learning, keep moving forward. It's a great challenge. It's a great challenge. I love challenges. That's why I came here, to be able to put myself in a challenge, be able to challenge myself. So each and every day, we just continue to keep going, keep striving, and try to be great.
Is that something? I'm sorry to interrupt. Is that something that you're showing on the practice field and not carrying the mechanics and the right technique and things like that, footwork that he was talking about?
Yeah, I think some parts of it, my mechanics, it gets for the most part, it's good. It's been good in the game from practice over to the game, and there's just those little times where there's like 1 or 2 plays where it's just my mechanics is just messed up, and my footwork might be a little off, or might be a little jittery in the pocket. It's just those little things right there that can cause a big ball game.
Clutch-wise, do you feel like you've done a good job there? Is it hard sometimes to put clutch on those short passes?
No, I feel like I've done a good job with tough passes. I feel like I can do with tough passes. So.
What would you say went wrong with the Shipley was just kind of in there in the flat, overthrew it because it just got messed up?
Yeah, just put a little bit too much heat on it. Yeah, looking back at it, just put a little too much on it. They just probably just put a little bit less on it, make it easier for him, and then he would probably still be right now. So.
Are you surprised? I know you talked about execution a lot. Are you surprised that it's not better at this point? Like, did you see some of these issues coming up there in fall camp, or did you feel like y'all had pretty much sorted?
Not at all. Not at all. We've all seen it in the practice field. Execution has not been a problem. We've been good. Solid weeks of practice. We just gotta be able to transfer it from practice to the game. That's it. And we'll eventually do it. We'll be perfectly fine. But right now we haven't done it. But I know we got a lot of confidence in ourselves and the team. And we're just ready for the challenge, man. This is a little bit of adversity. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But we can come out greater than this.
guys get back late Saturday. Brian's hurt. You know, come off of a loss. Did you guys put on a horror movie to try to get away from it? What was it like in that suite of 4 guys Saturday?
No, definitely. You know, I mean, I feel for my brother Brian, man. That's my best friend right there. So it's tough to be able to see him, all the work that he's put in during the off season, and just all the work he's put in, just how well he's been playing, and be able to go down and hurt his knee like that. I mean, it's tough, man. You know, I feel for him, and you know, I just want to be able to be there for him, be able to comfort him through these times, just be able to be able to be a brother for him right there. So.
What did Justin say happened on that last pass? That he was not able to get his arms up? It looked like a throw was in the right place.
I'm not sure. I just know that with that throw, he wasn't able to get his hands on it. So I take full responsibility in that. I got to be able to throw a better ball. You know, he can put his hands on the ball right there. So.
DJ, this week with Boston College, I mean, people are going to compare it to your first start last year, the game you had against them, the rally, the Tigers. Do you feel like you're that same guy and that you can get things back
100%.
looking that way again?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I got full confidence in myself. I got the most confidence in myself than I feel like everybody in the world. So, I mean, I'm 100% got confidence in myself. You know, I'll be ready to go. And I feel like just continue to keep going. You just got to keep grinding, man. You know, adversity is going to build us. It's either going to break you down, it's going to build you up. It's going to show what type of man you are, the type of character you have inside. And I'm not a quitter, I'm a fighter, so I'm going to keep fighting.
You know that